Black people, please, perspective, 2 words, balance and perspective.
Welcome to another episode. To our regular viewers, thank you for the support. We really appreciate. To our new viewers, don't forget to like and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So come on guys, let's like the video. So Katt Williams recently went viral after his 3-hour interview on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay podcast. He went directly at his peers, and by that I mean fellow comedians like Tiffany Haddish, Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart. He talked about guys like Steve Harvey stealing jokes, also mentioning from his perspective how these successful celebrities get their deals in Hollywood. Comedian Aries addresses Katt Williams' comments about comedians wearing dresses and urges the black community to have perspective when talking about the issue. Let's listen to him so that we're all on the same page. Also, don't forget to share your take on the whole thing. Please like the video and subscribe. Thank you.
Black people, please, perspective, 2 words, balance and perspective. When you go, this thing about black men in dresses. First of all, it's an old comedy staple. It's just an old comedy go-to. It's always been. But when you look at all our leading black men in the acting game, to name a few, Denzel, Ving Rhames, Don Cheadle, Sam Jackson, Wesley Snipes, Morgan Freeman, Anthony Mackie, and anybody else, Michael B. Jordan. And when I go, it's an old comedy staple. The guys who have all worn dresses, comedians. The guys who haven't worn dresses aren't comedians. But even when you take the comedians out of the dresses and talk about all their other roles in conjunction with the dramatic actors, there have been far more images of black men depicted in positive light where we're not in dresses. We've played everything from cops to lawyers to judges to presidents to politicians to superheroes to loving fathers, loving husbands. We've done far more roles out of a dress that have not been demeaning in any way than there are in dresses. And again, that's for comedy's sake. So the scales of balance lean way more towards not dresses than dresses. And because all those other roles that I just named by those great black actors, where black men have a reason to stick their chest out, put their chin up, and be proud of the images that we have been portrayed as, all right, you can have a little bit of that for comedic purposes. You can have that. If it was just nothing but black men in dresses, well, that's a different conversation.
No, go ahead.
No.
Well, white dudes have been...
They've done it too.
I mean...
So it's not a target we're going to target black men to demean them.
And they've also done it for white dudes in sitcoms. Tom Hanks and that other dude were
bosom buddies.
That was Tom Hanks. Jamie Farr in MASH for the whole season.
Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire.
And then Dustin Hoffman in Tootsie.
Yes.
So I mean, it's not like
it's a comedy gag.
It is a gag.
And furthermore, God, what was I gonna say? And to all the black people that keep saying that, stop lying. So you mean to tell me that if Eddie Murphy got back into stand-up and came to your city and your town because he's worn a dress in the movies you've loved, Norbit, fucking The Nutty Professor, you ain't going to go see Eddie? You ain't supporting his movies. He's not the icon that we know him to be. Martin Lawrence, The Martin Show, was a fucking staple in the black community. That was our Seinfeld. Shanae, Mama Payne, the Big Mama franchise. Martin's legacy is dipped. Your respect for him is waned. You're not going to go see him perform live. Same thing can be said for Marlon and Shawn Wayans. Same thing can be said for Jamie Foxx, triple threat, actor, singer, comedian, Oscar winner. You ain't going to go see Jamie perform live. You're not supporting his movies. You're fucking lying. Richard Pryor, the greatest comedian of all time, dressed as a maid in the toy. His legacy is tarnished? Really? Flip Wilson, when he had the show, the Flip Wilson Show, back in the 70s. Back then, blacks were hardly on TV, which is why he was groundbreaking. A black man with his own show and created an iconic character in Geraldine. His legacy is tarnished? Black people, perspective, balance. We got far more roles of us not in dresses and being depicted as uplifting, positive characters in terms of imagery than we do the opposite. So it's okay to have the opposite when the other side is so heavily favored.